the main point of this video was actually just show you a new Hoover, which I've just recently been given. I've asked around a bit about the best way to keep a Lego room dust free, something that is a constant headache for me, and I think many people who collect Lego. And really I wanted to find a way to keep it dust free without it being something that you had to spend a lot of time on, because it's not a fun thing to do really. I'd rather spend it building. So I'm going to show you the Hoover that I've got. Some of you might be going, you're going to Hoover up all your Lego pieces, but no, this Hoover is very good. So without further ado, let me show you. So this is the Hoover that I've been given. I actually asked for this particular one for reasons that you'll see in just a moment. I'm certainly not being paid by this company. I don't even know what the company is. And when I looked online, there was quite a few Hoovers like this. And the good thing about this is that it's quite weak, so it only takes the dust and it doesn't Hoover up the Lego pieces. And it has a nice little funnel thing, whatever you want to call it, and a little brush for the end. So the brush kind of like aggravates the dust, pushes it up, gets it moving around, and then obviously the Hoover sucks it in. But inside the Hoover there is a small filter, and this is the best thing, is this will stop any Lego pieces from disappearing anywhere. And you simply take this out and wash it in water, and then dry it back out, and then put it back in again when you're done. So fully reusable. You can then replace the filters eventually if you use them too much. But yeah, this is really the most perfect thing for me. I've already cleaned up my whole shelf up here. So I've cleaned all of my favourite Speed Champion sets and my Batmobile this morning. As you can see, it's nice and black and no dust anywhere on it. And then I've also cleaned up my my dinosaurs, my Yellow Submarine, and then I thought I'd show for this video the cleaning of my very old classic Foresters set. So I'm going to try and show you what this looks like. It's not absolutely filthy, but there's a bit of dust here. I think you can see it on the hat of this chap, and you can see it on the hat of this chap. And you can very much see it on these black bricks here. So this is an old set. We're not going to get it absolutely sparkling clean. As you can see here, there is some 80s dust on here, which has been there for many years, and that would require probably washing the Lego, which I may get round to one day, but today I'm just going to Hoover the surface dust and see what difference we can make. So this is what the Hoover looks like with the little attachment and the brush. So let's give this a go and see how far we can get. Alright, so here's the result. I'm even more pleased with this than I thought I was going to be on an older set. As I said, you know, the Lego probably needs a bit of a clean in general, but these nice black bricks are nice and black again, and my figures are now dust free. This took about a total of 4 minutes to do this. So yeah, I'm actually very, very pleased with the result. Look at the base plate. And all of these grey bricks are dust free. Oh, there's a spot that I've missed. Let's quickly remedy that. Ah, look at that. Much better. So yeah, you have to kind of change the angle that you're using the brush at. Make sure you get in there, push the dust around, get it lifted up so that it can be sucked up by the Hoover. But this is, for me, much less painstaking than other methods that I've seen that suggest using makeup brushes and other things, or even dismantling the whole set and washing it in water. As I say, it would be needed for an older 80s dust. But this does a really good job for just maintaining and keeping the Lego clean. I plan on doing this weekly and doing it bit by bit. So at the back here I've got my large Ninjago City sets, and this far left hand set has been built now since it was released, I think 3 years ago. So I'm going to pull that one out and show you as well how it looks, and then show you how it looks after. Because I've been longing to dust that set properly for some time now. Alright, it's finally time to dust the Ninjago City. Now I say this has been built for 3 years, or a little more than 3 years, which is true, but it has been sat in a glass cabinet for probably 3 of those 3.5 years, roughly. So it's not too dusty. But let's see if you can see here, there is definitely a bit of surface dust, and this is exactly the kind of thing that the Hoover works so well for. It's not managed to stick to the Lego just yet. Here you can see it quite well. And basically my aim will be to maintain my whole collection to avoid it getting past this point where it starts to stick. So particularly on the black Lego that you can see it. Let's see how it looks down here. Yeah, down here you can see a little bit as well, and it's picked up some black fluff and other dust. So it's now time to see how I get on with this one. So I'm done with Ninjago City. It took about 5 minutes in total. So for the time spent, I am very happy. Look at these nice shiny tiles. And look at the grey here. Pretty dust free, I would say, especially for the time spent. So I'm very happy with this Hoover. No pieces were sucked up into it. And not much time was spent. And actually, to be honest, you know, the set sits at the back of the room over there. So it was nice to pull it out, turn it round, see the details. It's a way to enjoy the set a little bit more. So I didn't even find it to be too much of a chore to do this, actually. So yeah, pick yourself up one of these Hoovers if you want to save yourself some pain. They are not, well, this one wasn't very expensive, about 400 Swedish crowns, about 40 euros. And as you can see, there's a bit of dust in there, which I will clean. But yeah, I think I'm pretty pleased with this. Let me know if you have something similar, or if you have an even better alternative to this. I think that's it for this video. So yeah, see you next time.